Hello, everyone. Welcome to a great bonus Satisfactory stream this week. Thank God it's Satisfactory, right? I mean, Friday. So, we are back building up some stuff tonight.
So bad.
I know. It's great. I love it. We got Shadowglass with us again. Just a moment. Alright. Okay.
There we go.
So.
And I'm live now too.
Hello, I'm live now too. I'm Thunder Knight. So this factory is mostly done. I think we were working a little bit on getting stators working, and then motors.
That and possibly upping the power. Because we were working on getting more coal and other resources over here.
Right. And we were going to try and overclock the power. I'd forgotten about that. Okay. Yeah, well, no, I think the issue was that the coal we had coming in, we were having an issue not getting enough coal in general for the steel production. That's what we were upping all the coal for. Well, so now
we were doing it for both.
Okay, well, I forgot the other part. Where's that coal running? That coal runs into here, which then goes, oh right, because we're doing compacted coal, so we can't really increase it without increasing sulfur as well. And we never upgraded any of those belts. I did not get around to that.
Yeah, I did not either.
I was a little busy this past week. Also, I normally would have done it like tonight without a stream, so... okay. Sorry guys, one sec. Just making sure.
Okay, there we go.
I was having an issue earlier. Just going to quickly do... Cool. Just making sure that's working. And did you start the shared chat?
That I did.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I was just waiting for the shared chat to show up there. Sorry, guys. Bonus stream. I always forget to do some of the stuff right at the beginning. There we go.
Rookie mistakes.
100% rookie. Alrighty. So... I'm going to keep working on getting stators and stuff working, I guess. Because it needs steel pipes. We're getting 16, 20, 20, so we have a lot. So this really just needs to go like that, and then it's good.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then...
I just hadn't connected it last round because we didn't really have enough coming in quite yet.
Yeah.
Like, we hadn't upped the...
And then
steel
this
production.
needs motors, so we can do just a quick... We got the room here, so I don't really care to have it, like, super fancy. Okay, and then... Before I do that, how do we have...
Oh yeah, where's that sulfur coming in from?
Oh right, that's the overflow. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add that there, and then we're gonna go maybe this height. think.
Oh, yes, those are back down over here. That's where the sulfur is. Oh, I hear cats.
Good thing they don't attack us right now.
Yeah, that's a relief.
Man, I got some weird bugs right now in this game. Oh, no. So that's got to be a little bit more over. There we go. And then I can put this to there. Oop, no, I was right the first time. It's a little bit more center. My bad. Alright. So now this goes to here. And then that, okay, that can be higher. Maybe there. How's that looking? Why are we not getting more? Oh, right, okay. I was thinking that this was feeding the other direction, and I was like, well, we have this huge backup. Why are we not getting them? Alright. So, go over here. These are going to start getting rotors now. These are going to make stators as soon as we get power to it. Excuse me. Okay. And then we have quick wire, so yes, we're just missing the power. So I think what I'm going to do for power is we're just going to run
Interesting creative choices.
Thanks, Ada.
What did Ada have to say?
She thinks I have interesting creative choices.
Well, she's not wrong.
Why did that not build? Alright, right there. I go right here. Okay. And we go from there to here, here, and maybe there. And then this.
I'm currently upgrading the sulfur belt.
Nice. Okay, and then I need a storage box. Wait, no, let's put it there. Got lots of room here, so put that in there. Okay. That's producing now. I also wanted to do some encased industrial beams. So let's move this a little bit closer. So we're going to have some of that go in there. And then... Now, I'm not expecting like 100% build efficiency here. This is more just so we can unlock the stuff. Hey Remo, I'm doing Satisfactory at the moment, so I'm building a factory. I'm just currently trying to get the concrete down here up to here. And basically Satisfactory is a big factory building game, so it's all about automating resource production and getting more and more resources basically to save humanity, which is on a different planet.
Let's be real, it's basically pillaging another planet so that humanity can do better on our own.
That is true too. Okay. That's going in there. Now, concrete production. Some big delay, like Mark 2, Mark 2. I have a lot. Okay, 45. So it's starting to build up. Right, I think we increased the concrete production before our last stream, but it never actually really built it all the way up. Okay, so it off, a splitter. We're going to do the opposite of what we had on that side, so we'll put one of these here. And now, when it builds encased industrial beams, they'll be output over here. We're doing 30th minute, and then this needs 18. The big one's going to be the concrete. How much concrete do we produce a minute? 15, 15, 15. So we're not really doing enough concrete. These are also not at 100% capacity either. Is there some slowdown on this? I guess I could be doing Mark III belts for it. That might help. So Mark III belts are just like a faster speed for stuff to get transported.
There we go. Sulfur's been fully upgraded to Mark III, so we should have 240 coming in from that.
What am I doing out of these now? 120. Okay, so I think that's where my big delay here was, is that we had a slow belt, so it wasn't really getting... We have double the resources coming in because we overclocked, so made it pull out resources faster. There we go. So now it's starting to fill up. So we had a bit of a bottleneck over here where the two belts of 120 joined. Now we have the 240. All right, cool. So this is using more concrete per minute than we're actually making, but we're not really using a lot of concrete. So I'm not too concerned about that at the moment. Yeah. So I think I'm going to just make this 50% production. We don't need a ton of encased industrial beams yet. So I think that should be okay for now. We're doing 45 a minute. 45 times 3 is 135. I'm gonna see, can I fit? Can't really fit one more in here. Unless I delete and move everything. I don't really want to remove everything. So what if I'm just going to put a splitter here. And I fit this about there. Alright, I'm going to see if I can move this. Then I'm going to remove that. Upgrade these belts. Go. Okay. So I think, yeah, that's lined up now. So that'll just get us a little, now we'll actually have more production than we're using. Okay. Alright, that looks better. So that should help. I will throw a bunch of this in here. So I don't need quite that much concrete. Alright, perfect. So actually now I think I can... Let's do 75, no, 80? 85. Basically, I want 5. You know what? Let's just do it this way. 5 per minute. Oh, that works out because that's actually 15 per beam. Okay, cool. All right. Now we're still waiting on. Okay, these are only doing 40 a minute. That's at 100%, so that's nice. The quick wire stators are being done at the right speed. But, yeah, this will only do, let's do 4. Let's see, how much rotor production do we have? 4, 4, 4, 2. So we're at 10. So we'd be using 100% of our rotors to do this. I don't think we can realistically do that. So I'm going to even bump this back maybe to 2 rotors a minute. Yeah.
How much extra water do we have? Do you know?
We do not have any extra water. Like, they're producing more than we can use, but our pipe only fits 300 meters a minute, and we're using all of that for each one.
I'm trying to,
So if you want to do more, this is sort of why I was not too worried about overclocking this facility too much. Like, this facility is pretty much good to go now. So I feel like we should be working on the next facility, which is also going to have coal production.
I was just hoping to overclock a couple of them, mainly because of the fact that our max consumption definitely goes past production. And so if we put anything else in here, really, we're getting to risks of breaking it.
Yeah, I mean, so I would agree for the most part. The thing is that, like, if you really want, I could kill the awesome sink, and that's going to back up a lot of our production. And then that'll sort of stop the flow of us overclocking for now. And then once we build the other power plant, that's when we, I think that's when we'll turn the awesome sink back on. So I'm going to turn that off for now. That's going to kill a lot of our production, so there's no chance now that we're going to exceed our do overcapacity at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, already right now you're seeing like all of our wire production stopped. All of our oh, that was wire.
Yeah.
Cable production stopped. So I think that's fine for now as like a temporary solution.
Yeah.
Yeah, consumption's starting to drop now.
Yeah, I was just looking at if we even only overclocked a couple of them, it would dramatically up it. But yeah, if we don't have the water capacity.
Yeah, we don't really. Alright. That's the downside to this early part of the game. We don't have the Mark II pipes, which is what you get with, I think, plastic? Yeah, it's somewhere in phase 2. Or no, somewhere after phase 2, sorry. When we're in phase 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fairly late on. Let's take a look.
Actually, what do I have here? Got that, I've got that. I need modular frames, and I need more this fun good stuff. Modular frames should be here. Oh, I thought I had enough cable, but I was actually out.
I got it.
Okay, but I also need more cable just for me, so one sec.
Okay, I'm gonna launch it unless you want me to wait.
Wait one sec. Alright, launch it.
Launching.
Milestone reached. Blueprints reduce repetitive building tasks, further optimizing your progression towards saving Earth, with its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural resources, and sunsets over frolicking puppies and kittens. The blueprint designer allows you to build and combine structures once and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
That's a beautiful base so far. Alright, back to the base.
Okay. Well, I think what we should do is leave this space for now, then start on the next one.
Yeah. I was going to...
Why do I have so many reinforced iron plates?
Yeah, why do you? Oh, because you were upgrading belts.
Do I get those back when I upgrade them?
Yeah, when you upgrade, you get the original resources back.
Ah. Well, that would explain why I have, like, 1,000 of them.
Yep.
What's the reinforced iron plates?
No, I'm good.
I can't even drop them in there. Oh. Is that chest
Yeah,
up
got
above?
motors. You may have to drop them in that chest. Yeah, one by you. But actually, no, they won't sink, so they're just going to sit there. Because I turned off the awesome sink.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill the connection from the awesome sink to the other stuff, so that way we can still drop in the chest up here.
I say just leave the chest where it is for now. Like, put it in the chest and we can just sink it later.
Yeah, true.
Want those. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to load up with anything I might need when I move to the next spot to start building. Pop off my wire. I probably don't have enough concrete, realistically speaking. There's some of that back. I don't need all that. Thick wire, don't really need that. How am I for regular plates? Pipes here. Should be good. Alright. Now, before we get going, alright, we got blueprints. So we could start doing blueprint production, but I feel like we need to sort of figure out what we're doing first. Ooh, I do see one thing that we can unlock next that'll be nice.
What's
Especially
that?
with two bases. Hypertubes.
Yeah, we'll definitely need some of that.
But I'm gonna start going to scout. Do you want to come with me, or are you still loading up?
Just need a moment to load up my supplies, and I can join you.
All right.
Nope. Okay. Need more inventory space, darn it.
I know. I'm just waiting for you, so I'm putting some walls up.
Gosh, don't put walls up. Don't need more of those. I have one, well, technically 2 more stops, and then I'll be good.
Who built this quick wire production line?
Was it not you?
Nope. Or sorry, like the Caterium input line.
Oh,
It's not in the base.
yep, guilty. I thought it was hilarious.
Well, the nice thing is, so one of the things with the update is you get wall holes. So, I can put that... The downside to this is that he also did not put it where I can easily put a wall hole.
That's just where it was. So you'll just have to delete and then... Okay, back to resource collecting.
I lose...
I got distracted by you.
Alright, so if I go here, I go there, I go here, I do this. And then straight. Now I don't need a wall hole. And it's properly running inside the factory. Unfortunately, now I have a bunch of deuterium on me. So I gotta fly up and drop it off.
There's not much space left in there for that, because I had so many plates on me. And other things.
Deuterium. I don't want grass. Like that. Alright. And then, actually what I do want to make is we are going to need portable miners.
Yeah, I only have a couple of those.
So you know the most annoying thing about this street Steam overlay that's not working?
Oh, what?
I just saw a really cool thing that the Steam overlay has a notes feature, so that you can like add notes into any game you're playing, and it like shows up on your screen. And then now I can't do that. So annoyed.
Yeah, that does sound annoying.
Alright. So I need a little bit of this. I'm gonna top that off, and then a little bit of this. Top that off. Alright, perfect. Alright, how you doing?
I'm gonna go straight. I'm gonna go straight to the Mark II miners, so I've got to get a couple supplies for that.
Ah.
Which means I might need to grab one other thing. What do Mark II miners need? Yep, that's what I'm missing.
What are you missing?
Encased industrial beams.
Ah, yes, right, I just stole all of them.
Well, luckily I can make a whopping 2,000. Not 2,000, 260.
Nice.
It'll just take me a moment.
Oh shit, I hit launch on that, sorry.
Oh well, that's fine.
Milestone reached. By adding hypertube entrances at both ends of hypertubes, pioneers can achieve two-way travel between locations. They are also % safer than jump pads. You dreamed of moving across factories like valued resources, such as rocks and water, and Fix-It listened to your dreams. We watched them. We took extensive notes. Hypertubes. Because Fixit makes pioneers' closely monitored dreams come true.
They closely
Sorry.
monitor our dreams.
Sorry, did they say error % safer?
Yeah, error % safer.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Why? I mean, it's so safe they don't even have a percent.
I mean, you can interpret it like that, but it's also still terrifying because they can't quantify how much safer it actually is. It's an error.
As a side note, I was seeing some of the new hypertube changes. People have been making some really cool hypertube cannons recently.
Oh yes, I've seen a bunch of those because of the ability to select the junctions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So basically you can spin yourself propelling faster and faster constantly, and then when you want to go, okay, free me.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I saw one person launch themselves basically to the space elevator. They also found that there's a glitch if you turn on photo mode after you died and then turn it back off. It like revives you wherever you are.
Oh,
So they
interesting.
like flew themselves up into the atmosphere, basically to the space elevator, died, went to photo mode, came back. Now they were live, ragdolling up into the atmosphere still. It was pretty cool.
Jeez.
It was very much like
Okay.
a let's game it out type of glitch. Anyhow,
Yeah, sounds like it. Anyways, what's next on the agenda here?
So,
Gotta go
I'm heading
investigate for a new
this
spot.
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that we have hypertubes, I've been trying to think of some fun things we can do with it. First, before we do that though, there's a cave
Ooh,
here.
what does the... Ooh.
Oh, there's a sleep in here.
This is a shrine to windows and weaving.
Apparently this is a shrine to windows and weeping. But I took it. So no more weeping shrines.
Why was the shrine weeping?
Well, it's windows and weeping. So I think it's really just it's a shrine to where someone cries in a window.
Let's see, where do we want to put... Ooh, over here where there's water.
I don't know what
Or
over
just off
here
that.
is. You don't show up on my... So, yeah, we could do here.
I mean, close to it, I think, because then we can get water fairly easily.
Okay, but hear me out.
Oh gosh.
Hear me out.
Oh gosh.
There
Whenever you
is
say hear me
also
out,
a place with a lot of water over here.
I see that now.
And so
I am-
there's this nice big open area, right? Is that a Caterium mine? It is. We don't have explosives yet. But my thought was we got this big open area here. We could build out over the water, and then we could have two sort of production areas. So we have a power plant out over the water here. And then up here, we have sort of like a factory nestled in the hills, which is doing more like encased beams and some of that stuff. I don't actually remember.
We do have a little bit of encased beams, but it definitely wouldn't hurt to get more.
Yeah.
Ooh, we have 3 things of coal right here. Impure, normal, normal.
Did you say impure or pure?
Impure, normal, and normal.
Okay, I'm pretty sure there's coal over here too. Actually, hold on. What is it? Scan is V? Yeah. Ooh, we got a lot of coal here. Tons of coal. Ooh, purple power slug. I'm gonna pick that guy up.
Ooh, purple? branch.
And then...
Ooh, there's one over here too. Gee, there's a lot of ore on this side.
Yeah, the desert has a lot of stuff. Here we go. Alright, so we got 2 coal nodes here. Normal
Where are they?
and pure.
Okay, not bad.
Okay,
so we got
so-
3 here, 2 normals and an impure.
So,
But then there's also...
Ooh.
Sorry, there's also a bunch of other things in the same area, such as iron...
One sec,
as
I'll
well
be
as
right back. I have to tell
limestone.
the dog to stop barking.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, that's something.
Okay,
Oh, nice shot. There was no thunder.
That was a nice one.
I was just in the right...
Oh, buddy! Yes!
Yes!
No, Chuck Nugget. That's Chick Nugget. That's mine. Oh shit.
Are you sure?
Ooh.
Alright. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, so... we also had 2 other coal nodes here. An impure and an impure as well. All pretty close to each other. And there's a sulfur here. Normal. Okay, so, I apologize cutting you off earlier. What were you saying earlier? Oh my god, I found more coal.
Jeez. And I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was saying a bunch of things like sulfur, iron, and copper over here as well.
Yeah.
Not sulfur, limestone.
Okay. I'm thinking as a change of plan, I think we should build over here.
A little more that way.
Specifically right where I am. Here's why. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coal nodes. All pretty much within view of me right now. Although the game is a little glitchy at the moment. The mesh in this game is flickering.
Okay, yeah.
But the big
I'm just
reason,
on my way that way now.
Yeah. The big reason why I sort of like this area is there's like a bunch of caverns and like, or crevasses and like canyons here. So I think it'd just be fun to hypertube out of here. Through the canyons.
Okay, okay, I can see the vision. I can see that.
Like, it'd be really cool to have some sort of like production that like builds right into that canyon, or like we can go under these things.
Oh yeah.
With production. I can see some fun being in here.
Okay. I do like the area, yeah. And yeah, I literally passed 2 coal there, and there's a couple more in front of us. So we got lots of that to get power going.
So I think we should use these 2 coal nodes and build
What are
out a
those ones?
factory here, pure and normal.
Okay, yeah.
And we build out a out in the water here some sort of power plant.
Yeah, I think that would work well. I am just currently... That's limestone. You said there was sulfur here?
Yeah.
Ah, there's some sulfur. And then it's a normal node. Production. I'm just gonna drop that in like that for now. Actually.
Okay, so
Okay, awesome. You already have those ones with the miners on them.
our belts can only do up to 240, so I'm going to overclock the second one to 240 as well.
Okay, so are you thinking basically right over here is where we're gonna put the power?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I'm just trying to
I'm
think
gonna-
of... Yeah, I think... sorry, I'm just going to remove that one sec. I think we'll go at the slightly higher height.
Up here? Sounds good.
And then I'm going to switch it over to regular concrete here in a second.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you
I
built
was
up
actually
too far.
just about...
With the wrong one.
What are you talking about?
Nice. Okay, I'll just copy that then. And then I was planning to do a 4 meter here. Vertical. Just going to remove one of those. And there we go. So now we have something to work off of for elevation.
Yeah, got the basics put in for a platform. I figure we're probably gonna go much bigger than this though in the end.
Okay, so it burns 15 coal per minute. So if we have 480 divided by 15, that's 32 power plants.
How much does it take up? Basically 2 blocks? No, more like 3.5.
Can you build that for one sec? I think we should spread it out a little bit because we have the room over the water, right? So I think we should do 2 blocks wide per each one, and then
Hold on,
4
let
deep.
me take a look.
And then we do 2 per side. So
So can you clarify the bit more? Because I'm not
Yeah.
quite sure I understand exactly what you're going at for the design.
Yeah, one sec. I'm just trying to... So if we do here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we need to be 9 deep. And then... So I'm thinking... Well, I'm gonna move it here, but... Would you mind deleting that other one there for me? Thank you. Does that fit? That fits within it. Perfect. So I'm basically... Oop, no, I didn't want that there. Wanted it there. And I wanted it... there. Okay, so this is sort of the design I was thinking, going and just repeating this over and over. So it's got some room in here between each one. I may actually nudge this back just a little bit, so maybe I'll... Yeah, whoop, I moved that. We'll just give it a little nudge back. Yeah. So we have a little bit more room to run pipes. Darn it. Always as I go to click the button. All right. So what do you think of like that distance? And then it's going to be, what did I say? 32. So we have 16 per side. So these are going to be 8 on each side. So basically 4 times the amount of this. And then over here, we'll do the exact same thing. I think I went out too far, but...
So for these ones, how much gap do you have between them?
Basically, if you look at it, I've centered it right here on this line.
Okay, so this one would essentially land here then.
Yeah, exactly. And then... Are you a little forward? No, that's right. And then we're going to basically go back a whole bunch. And then I was also thinking that once we get all the inputs in, I think we should build a floor at...
The half wall height?
I'm thinking this... No, I think at that...
No, up. I think you should go up one. Just so that way it doesn't cut off below. I think.
Oh, yeah. Or... Hear me out. Maybe we build it with these.
Ooh, that looks good. And that lines up perfectly.
And then we can actually do that as well.
Well,
I like
don't
this.
get too build happy with those right away.
I know,
Yes.
I'm just checking out spacing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm liking that. So then we have a little bit of like a... You can see the production. We'll put some railings in. People can walk in. Maybe we do here in the middle. We can do glass floors now, I think, right?
Can we?
No.
No.
So we'll have to unlock that at some point when we head back. Because that'll be in the awesome shop. I'm pretty sure we'll have the tickets for it. But I was thinking right here we'll do a glass floor. So you can see the pipelines below and the belts coming in.
Yeah. Speaking of pipes.
So this is
So,
1,
okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that was the perfect distance. Okay, so we've got 5 more that we need to do, and it's 2 per. So I think 10 should be sufficient. One trick I find down for that, Shatter.
Sorry, what?
One trick I find for running water things is if you build a concrete or asphalt down at the water level. So like this is why I put those foundations there. You sort of built it in the way, but what I like to do is I will run this sort of below the water, and then I can sort of line these up to that foundation, and it also gives you a nice easy place to run the pipes, if that makes sense.
I already had that in mind.
Alright,
It just
cool.
wasn't going to be perfectly in line with the pillar.
Yeah, that's fine. I wanted to run the suggestion for a build tip, because
Yeah.
I find that helps a lot.
I put them where they are there because they will line up better with the generators.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, I
Basically,
basically had thought that already.
I think what we should do for the water is 1 water pump per row. So we'll have 1 water pump for this row, 1 water pump for that row, 1 water pump for this row. Because these all use 50 water each, and the pumps do 120 each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And then I want to duplicate this here. Did I somehow mess that up? No, that's right. All right. Build tip for any aspiring Satisfactory people: if you hold control, it will click to the grid. And I can't build anymore because I ran out of rotors, but it'll click to the grid and makes it a little easier to build everything.
Yeah, I ran out of rotors as well.
Okay.
We'll have a couple more, and we can build another one in a second.
Yeah.
Oh look, I can build another.
So I'm gonna build a Mark III belt. I'm gonna build it to here. This one. Mark III. Just realized I forgot with belts from these machines, they act sometimes a little weird. So what you have to do is you have to sort of put a conveyor pull down where you want it and build to that, and then you build your other conveyor pull after that. Otherwise it'll get a little funky later on. We do curve. Same here. I'd rather do a little bit of a curve. Okay.
There we go. For some reason my Discord was still muted. Are we going to be doing compacted coal here?
No, regular coal.
Okay, so we're not going to make it anything special.
No, I think because we only have so much sulfur, I'd rather save that sulfur for weapon production. I know we're not really, like, we don't have creatures that crazy right now, but it would be fun to sort of turn it back on at some point.
Yeah, true.
It is fun for the jump scares. Okay, so he's gonna come in. I'm thinking I'm gonna split this here. What I'm thinking we do is we're gonna have two splits. We're gonna have a split that goes up this. No, we don't need to split it there. So we can, but they are on different sides, so maybe we do want to split it. So we go here, and then we'll have one belt run here, and then this belt need to that be too close? I think that's too close, so I think it's got to run here. Yeah, and then that can run like that. And then what we do, these are going to run. See, now I got that weird thing for straight. Sometimes these act weird. Okay. I want this to go straight to there. Straight to there. Okay.
There's a ghost in the area here.
I have to make those Mark III. There's a ghost in the area.
Yeah, I had a ghost come through the curtain behind me.
Oh no.
Came to pester me.
Okay, I need to upgrade these on my hotbar because it's annoying. Alright, there we go.
Now there's a doggo.
A lizard doggo?
Nope.
Just a
very
regular one? Boring. Tell it to get
Kinda
scales
any
and be a
boring.
lizard. I know, I'm just being funny.
Nah. I don't want her to be a lizard doggo. Just a regular one.
Okay.
Furry things are
that's
much
in
more
there.
comfortable to cuddle.
Go right there. There.
Okay.
I got in the way. Now I'm not flying.
How many? I'm trying to do the math. The water extractors do 120.
Well, that's why I was saying you want to do one per row. So we have 8 rows on each side. So you're going to need basically 16 water extractors.
Sorry, what do you mean one per row? Are you counting the rows as these 4?
I'm counting the row as in these 2.
Oh.
And then these
Sorry, hold on 1
2 are a
second.
different row.
Sorry, 1 sec. I've got someone saying that they fucked up. So, I gotta find out what they did.
Alright. Well, I know what they did. They didn't play Satisfactory. Of course, he probably left and didn't hear that, but I still thought it was pretty funny.
No, so she's trapped on the bed with Penny laying on her hair, so she
Oh,
can't
no.
move. She's physically
Yeah.
trapped. So I'll be right back. I need to go move the dog so that she can get up.
Okay, why is this one not letting me right there? Okay, what if I do that? Does that let me do it? Alright, cool. just need to redo all these. I messed up in the spacing. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly delete all these, even though this one might be okay. These are gonna get a little annoying while I'm trying to work, so I'm gonna just move those for now.
Okay, I'm back. Rescue operation was successful.
Hi back, I'm Thunder.
Okay, so now that I no longer am distracted and have someone talking to me, what were you counting as the rows? Just
So I count rows as just those two, and then this is row 2, and this is row 3. And
okay.
This would be like a different column, but the same row. So I guess we want to do one column and one row, if that makes sense.
So basically one extractor per every 2.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I needed to know.
And then I'm going to split these. I want to come up with the water from below. So I almost wonder, like, is there some way... Go to... Is there some way... Oh, okay. Didn't know I could do this. And then we're gonna go from here. Yeah, that one. And then that one. Oh, okay. Good to know. I have to build it from below. Otherwise, it clips. Yeah. Alright, so I can build through that.
Denied. So you may notice I'm not using wall holes or floor holes for pipes. I think they have fixed the issue that broke them before, but I don't trust it. So, no floor holes. Broken.
Yeah. But I think it looks pretty good this way. Normally I wouldn't feed it this way because the pipes are so... like, normally when you're feeding pipes, you want to go from above. But since we're going to be doing more water than generates, I think we'll be okay.
Enough left room for expansion for down here. Just in case we want to make it bigger.
Yeah.
Which I have a feeling we will.
Yeah. Okay, so...
How many rotors? Ooh, I can build another 4. What's the size between? Two blocks.
Yeah, so I want to do something similar production-wise over here. You put that one back, what did you? No, that's right. Never mind. That one looks weird.
In what way?
No, never mind. It's just me.
Because I'm like, when I put it in, I'm like, it should be right.
Yeah, I think it was just my brain.
Well, tell your brain to quit it.
Why did I make that so short? Ooh, lots of leg right there. See that
Yeah.
too?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm 2 off from fully finishing the, generators.
It'll only be a minute for that.
I find it really funny. The water, we need the water to have power. But to get the water, we need power.
I know. Alright, I'll just put it there for now. I'll wait for that one. Oop.
Need 4 more rotors to pop up. 3 more. 2 more.
So now I need
1 more.
splitter.
There. The last one is in.
Perfect.
Okay, now you've already run the pipes down below for this. Egg salad. Ah, I hate being sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that's looking good. Now I've not run the power for any of it, so we are going to have to figure out how we want to do power as well. I sort of wonder, where does the power connector go? It's back, and it's in the back here. Okay. Okay. I like that being back here. Wonder, can I upgrade this already? No, we did not do the... We have not done the power pole upgrade. I am going to run back to the base real quick. Or can I do a MAM here? Upgrade it. That is a question. Quartz, Caterium, I think it is Caterium. I don't have the Caterium on me. But we can do that back at the base pretty quick. So sphere. Oop.
The effigy has no song, only echoes, but it is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Probably 'cause-
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
No, not my sustenance budget. I don't know if you got that message too.
I did not. But
I
it was
picked
pretty
up a
funny.
Mercer sphere, and it goes, time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget. Ooh, another Mercer sphere. Be nice once we have a hypertube for this. I think that's going to have to be our first blueprint, is some sort of like power line hypertube junction with potential
yeah.
for trains down the road. Okay, so can I do... No, I can't do that yet. I need to get that production.
This is interesting.
I need Caterium. No? There we go. Caterium wire. This.
Power pole Mark II unlocked. This provides additional power connections compared to the Power pole Mark I.
Do you not have any tickets? Do you have tickets on you?
Nope.
Okay. I'm out of tickets. I'll pick up the ones that we have in. There we go. Need to unlock. I think it's under architecture. Structural frame set. Yes. What else do we have in there? Factory ladders? No, we can hold off on that. Metal barriers? Okay. And then... really want steel walls yet. Alright, Shatter. I need your opinion.
No, that's never a good idea.
Do we want floodlights, indoor lighting, or street lights? I feel like a street light and then maybe indoor lighting.
Trying to remember what's included in all of those.
Indoor lighting is just the ceiling lights. Street lights are like the street light one. And then the floodlights are the ones that you mount on the wall. I don't know if we really want the floodlights yet.
No.
We technically would have the
floodlights yet.
tickets, but we're going to be a little... We'll have like 9 tickets left, and I don't really want to spend it all yet.
If you sense your productivity slipping when it gets dark, don't worry, this is perfectly natural. Fortunately, fix-it lights allow you to never experience wasteful darkness ever again.
Wasteful darkness. I just thought of something. Can we upload tickets to the Awesome Sync? Or not the Awesome Sync, the Dimensional Depot? Oh, you can. Never knew that.
Cool.
It's very slow. What do I need to upgrade that?
Nope, don't like that.
Research completed. AI limiter recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
So I'll unlock this really quick.
Research completed. Black powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available.
Don't have any power shards to upload yet. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Okay. Alright. And then while I'm here, don't need them yet. I am going to pick up some more rotors just from my inventory. And don't need that. Am I a bit low on? I think I need more beams.
Jeez, there's quite a bit of lag right now.
Yeah, I think we may need to restart the server. This latest update's really been rough on the server. Should we take a momentary break and restart it?
I think might as well just give it a little longer, because
Oh yeah, it's already
I can't,
Yeah,
like, I can't stay on for too late.
that's fair. I forgot what time it was. I'm used to starting a little bit earlier.
Excuse me.
By the way, if you do end up joining us tomorrow with Eve, we do have, there is Omega for free right now.
Excuse me. Oh, that's
store.
cool.
Yeah.
Because as y'all know, my Omega ran out recently.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd mention it, 'cause it just means you can fly a bit more stuff.
And because my stuff is so limited, there's not much I can actually fly right now.
Yeah.
Ugh. This is
Alright.
definitely an interesting build I've got going on here.
Just trying to replicate the piping for you over here.
Did you see how I'm setting this up here?
One sec.
Kind of funny.
Interesting. I was thinking we could have expanded the pipes out more, but that works too. So now if I go here, do 1, that runs 4. Well, that runs 7. Ooh, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right?
Damn it.
So that goes in there. That goes in there. And then this pole goes to that one. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right, because we have 8 per each side, so.
Did I do this math right? Yeah, 8, 16, 32. Yeah. Whew, okay. For a minute I thought I did half of what we needed. That was annoying. Okay. So that'll bring the power here, and then the light control panel, but I did not add a power switch. Need to unlock those later. So I'm thinking we put like a power switch right here. Then or once we unlock power poles, like the big power poles, we could put like one right here. And then have that go up the cliff wall. Okay. So I guess we won't do the individual ones then. We will do that stuff. And then I guess these maybe. That can go down. Hold on. Is it exactly? It's 2 in, then right in the middle. I put a PowerPoint for you right here, just so you're aware.
Give me a second and I can take a look.
Just get the far ones done first.
Okay. So that piping's in there for you. So now, here, zoop that across.
Your tastes are questionable.
Thank you, Ada.
What did Ada have to say?
My tastes are questionable.
Very nice of her for questioning you.
I actually take it as a compliment. I like questionable taste. Okay, so this will go to there. Then down to maybe here. And then this is going to go to here. There. To there. Same? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's what I think it's a hard time.
Pardon?
The game's giving me a hard time for part of this.
Uh-oh. How so?
Just the usual. Trying to line it up nicely and it doesn't want to line up right away.
Okay. I don't mind the power being there, because that's going to like, I'm pretty sure... Maybe I'll do this as a conveyor wall. I heard that some people can't play through these anymore. Oh yeah, you can't. Interesting.
Well, I've got a little bit of controlled chaos happening down below here. It works, there's no clipping, but it looks kind of funny.
Interesting. Definitely a different design than I would have done, but hey, that's the fun part about this.
I mean, I kind of like especially with the pipes like this, a little bit more of a chaotic design.
This one's crooked.
Which one? Nope, you're seeing things.
I don't know if we're gonna need the pumps. We're at a questionable height where we may or may not need them.
Yeah, well, I'm putting it on a couple of them, that way we can test and get some of the power actually running.
Yeah. Well, maybe get the power running. We may have to bring in some biomass burners just to start it.
Might have to just flick a switch to turn off power for like 30 seconds. Okay, now here's the fun part. Round 2 of this.
Yep. Okay, so how do I want to build the foundations of this factory? Like, I can zoom down. So, like, that's pretty basic. I wonder.
We have a center. Don't really have a center. One of these. Okay, so what if I do a half, then a half, delete that, go there, and do that, and then let's do this.
So
And here, what is 10? Okay, so if I do that, and then I do this. Oh, I'm running out of concrete. Should have got more concrete while I was back at the base. What if I do it the opposite direction? What if we do like a sweep, sort of like up? Ooh, I like that idea. Maybe that'll work. Maybe we don't even do it this way. Maybe I... What if we do this? I was sort of hoping to close it in here. Is there any chance we can move this water extractor slightly to the side? Like, just a hair.
just ruining everything.
Yeah. Not concrete again. Really need to start building that hypertube. Well, okay, transport hypertubes. Need concrete. Can't do that. Alright. Back to the base. Oh, summer sleep.
Those are always a fun find.
Yeah. We're doing, yeah, we're doing okay for power production over here right now. That's good. You definitely need to do more this stuff. So maybe I will go in here. Did I not put it? No. I'm gonna double this, I think. 90, 85, 90. I think that would be better. Okay. Because we have 240 going in, we're doing 225 usage. So still back up a little. It's not like 100%, but that should help get us a little bit more concrete. I don't think I got enough concrete though. You know, I don't really like how my TikTok looks for stream-wise. I need to really relook at how I lay out my TikTok.
That's probably a good idea.
Well,
Never
so
hurts
I did
to
the
adjust.
background that gets removed, like the not really green screen because I got the background remover. It's like the NVIDIA thing.
Yeah.
And ever since I started using that, it looks like really good on Twitch. You just see me, but you don't, like on TikTok, I can't really put it at the top of the screen anymore because then it just looks like a floating shoulder, right? So I need some sort of like webcam frame, or maybe I add some sort of like image in the background. I don't know. Have to figure it out. I just don't think it looks as good.
Well, good luck figuring that out.
Thank you. All right, so back to here. Gonna do this. They need a curve build mode for foundations.
That they do.
Messed that up. I did not. Okay, so that one actually needs to be here. And then we do that one because I missed a row. There we go. Now to save on some concrete, we're going to have some floating building here. Nope. That. Then it comes out, and then it goes down. So that'll go out 3, over, 4, over.
I feel like I'm slowly being trapped in here.
Slowly, or almost out of concrete again. I even tried to cut back. Okay, so this one, oop, it's gonna go there. That one's gonna come out too, and it goes out.
There we go.
Goes out. Go. I do this so there's a little concrete usage so I can. Okay, well that's as far as I can get on that with the amount of concrete I have right now.
Okay, all the pipes down below are connected. They're not perfect, but I don't care.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go from here. That.
I just haven't run power yet. Gotta do that now. You said you ran power down here. I'm trying to find. Oh, there it is.
Well, I'm gonna toggle on while you're doing that. I'm gonna quickly toggle on no power. Just because I want to see if these pump without the pipe, if we don't need the pumps for it. Oh, weird. There's like a circle, pumping circle in the pipes. I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh, okay, it was loading the amount of water that was in them. Got it. Takes a second. Got it.
Looks like we'll need a,
we'll need a
pump.
pump on all of them. Because they're working for the other ones over here that have pumps.
Yep.
Yeah, and the head lift is good, so as long as you keep the pumps at roughly that height, I think it should be fine. Oh, no, the head lift's creeping up. Just gonna... Because we get a bit of pump. So, what if we go like there? Because this should have water up to that point. And then, how much head lift do we get here? Because the other ones were like 21. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
No, we're still getting too much head lift. Alright, so where is okay, so what if we go here? Is that too high?
I don't know. You have to figure that out.
That's why I just put it there. I think that might be it. I think that might be the height we have to put it.
Okay, good to know.
You're excused. Okay, so I'll put the pumps in for you if you want to keep running power.
Yeah. It's a bit of an interesting way of doing this, but we'll see if it works. So when you're putting in the pump, can you arrange them so that the power pieces are facing the same way as the associated pump? Like this is the associated water extractor?
Not really. You can't move them.
You can rotate them. First you select the direction, which that's right.
Oh
and then
my
you...
god. I have never seen that before. The things you learn.
So, yeah, you'd have to, on that one, flip it so it's on this side to match this water extractor. Because if you look here, you can see on the roof I put the power here, so each one is going to go to the pump and extractor.
How long have I been playing this game and never known that? That is hilarious.
I mean, I don't expect you to know all the things like that.
Still pretty funny.
Yeah, agreed. Oh.
Do a little video about things I've learned on my third playthrough. Okay, do you need me to redo all these ones too? If you hold control, it'll snap to the height of the others. But I messed it up for this one. So, one sec.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind redoing it, I can keep running power then. Because I'm doing a bit of an interesting setup for it. Oh, excuse me.
Just had like a wave of dizzy over me.
Well, that's never good. I'll do that one.
Oh wait, there you go. How are you thinking of the power? I put one here for you. You want it to go to like there, and then
So
there?
hold on before you run it.
I'm just asking for that. So
Oh yeah. So basically, hold on. Okay, yeah, I see how you do that. There's one more power thing back here though. But yeah, essentially, I'm just going to.
oh, I didn't see that one back there. Okay,
I'm gonna delete that one because what I want to do
you wanted to run down the
Is-
line, right?
and
Yeah.
chain them like that. And my plan for this is
That's what
actually,
I thought. I just
I'm
didn't
gonna
see it.
hold on. I'm gonna see if I can get it to work. But what I want to do is I want to try to do a concrete one, and then I'll do a little further down to like here. can I build this? No. Now I'm just sad.
No, you can't build onto the edge of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I do...
I don't think it'll let you, but you could try.
Nope.
Now, what
I
you
basically
could
just
do
wanna...
is that. Then
Yeah. Well, I set it up so I could delete the first one here, so that I could then run power down.
I was gonna say is you do that. Okay. There you go. Okay.
It's not lining up correctly.
And then I'm assuming you want to do that. You want to know what I would do here? I would delete this one. Oh, you got it. I was going to say I would delete that, and then I would just go up. You want to delete the other one for a second?
I want to leave that one as a single, because then I can delete it if I need to delete that one single.
Okay, okay.
That's that's the trick of what I'm trying to do with it.
I get you now.
But yeah, this is my plan. That way, it has some aesthetic to it.
Okay.
So how exactly did you add that bottom one again? You added the
So-
foundation.
You want to build yours down so you're one foundation away from the height you want. And then you just add the foundation to the bottom of it. Like that. And then you'd add the connector under that.
Okay, makes sense.
And then you
That's
delete the
easy enough.
foundation and just put a block in.
But yeah, this is what my plan is basically. Add a little bit of aesthetic.
I like it.
I got to do that one's there.
Okay. Now, as a quick temporary thing, because I don't want to build the hypertube, even a temporary one yet. Okay. Only wait on that. I was thinking here. We want some light, so I think we need angled window frames. Okay, I like that. So we'll do that here. What about hex? I think I prefer hex there. And then I unlocked the glass foundation. No. Is that right? No, I messed that up. Alright. So I want the glass foundation off of that one. And just bring this all the way down.
Maybe I need to redo how the powers run. Oh, there's no water there.
What?
Oh, we don't have pumps
It's
on the other
actually-
side. Okay. So,
This is actually pretty cool. I'm liking how this is turning out for the.
so I put a power element. I can't attach it to this, so. I just do as a temporary thing. Put that in temporarily. And then this connects here. And then instead of how we had it, I don't have Mark II. So we'll have to do slightly more. Yeah, so we'll have to do oh, but okay, I see my issue. So we need it to come down and then go over. That way it doesn't... Yeah. This way it's not going to clip a walkway at all. That looks too close.
What are you working on right now exactly?
I'm trying to run power with a walkway.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm just looking at it now. I like the glass flooring you got going on there.
Yeah, I keep running out of
Pretty good.
concrete, so I'm sort of like doing this daisy chain thing right now.
Yeah, it's looking good. I like it. I'm going back down again to keep working on my power. Okay.
So actually, I messed that up. I could have done that a little closer. But is it worth fixing? I'll fix it on the others. Okay, so this one goes to there, which then goes to here. That one is going to go there. Go to maybe here. That to there. That one. There. Do that one.
Perfect. There we go.
I want to redo this.
Blow my nose. Awesome. Well, one side is fully wired for power. That's looking good.
Nice. Okay.
way there.
Oh, I can nudge. Forgot about nudging.
Never forget the nudge. Such a helpful tool.
It really is, and I always forget it. Okay. So then, nudge that there. No. Nudge it there. And then I was thinking, you know what? I sort of liked it being just a tad under. So maybe I will put that back. Okay. I like that, so we're gonna do that. That can come out. And then that goes right there. Oh. Did I get it right in the middle on these ones? No. So that is... ah, shoot. Gosh darn it.
What'd you do?
Oh, I keep forgetting that I need concrete for this stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty crucial.
I'm just like, oh shoot, no, that's right. I'm just trying to fix placement. Even though no one's really gonna see it, I'll see it.
You'll know.
Pretty much.
Go. Those are wired.
There. That one. There. This one goes there.
Yeah, nudging has been a lifesaver for setting up a lot of this stuff.
And that one goes there.
Ugh. Okay. Almost done fully running power here.
Okay. So the reason I did this is I think it'd be cool to have like a ramp catwalk up. So if I go here, well, so I think I have to do catwalk. A ramp, I mean. But, well, alright. So it's going 3. Just bringing this over here. Okay.
Wire these with power now. Get these going.
You know what I don't get? Why these coal
What's
plants
that?
here don't have water? Oh, wait, did we connect? Oh, they're connected. There's water to it there.
Yeah, I was gonna say everything's connected. Or it should be.
We're not getting water up to them. That's really weird. Oh, no. They're on power. I don't know why they're not getting water.
I'll let you troubleshoot that part.
Like, water's getting up to it, but they're not going into it or something.
Really odd.
Just going to quickly, I want to see that triggers these two to work. Okay, that didn't do it.
Voila. Just gotta finalize connecting the power to everything, and power down below should be fully done.
Don't understand. It's like almost the identical build as the other side, other than where the placements of these are. We're getting
Which that
full
shouldn't make that big
flow.
of a difference.
It's just like it's having an issue maybe here? Try to redo that one. Sorry, I may have messed up your straight
Nope.
pipe.
Yeah. I don't care. There we go. Power is run down below. We're all good.
Don't understand this. Head lift is fine. Quickly, just because I want to fix that. Alright. It should be getting 100 meters cubed per minute here. But it's getting 7. So I
Looks
wonder,
like the pipe
maybe-
just below it was just starting to get water. Looks like we're starting to fill up. Does that pump need to sit a little bit lower?
It's like it's not pumping from it. I'm gonna just delete this.
Okay, so the pipe below is not even actually fully filling.
Pipe below is not doing anything. It's not like transferring from the pipe below.
so that's filling from that. That's
Oh, the
pumping
flow
now,
rate's fixed.
but it's not
When it
getting
hits
to the
that
next
corner.
one.
That pipeline pump that you put in is not doing anything.
Well, that's because it's full. The pipe above it is full, and then it hits here, and it stops.
Let's rebuild this then.
Hold on, hold on. I just want to get rid of the junction. Oh, I can't even clip to it. If I go... What the heck?
Oh, that triggered something in it. Oh, yeah. It's
Something
filling.
with the direction you have those pipes, it's not doing it.
Oh, it seems to have filled up now. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with that.
I don't either.
But it seems to have fixed the problem.
Yeah, I think I just have to delete all of it, to be honest. Oh, okay. Let's just see. If I do
How much coal do we have coming in off of this right now?
240,
240 for one, 240 for both. Nice.
so if we go here,
That's 15 per minute there.
go there, okay, that fixed it for this one. I think it's the wall support.
You think that?
Yeah, because as soon as I'm removing the wall support over here, I'm starting to see it pump. Think. Maybe not.
There we go.
Now let's drop 89, let's go 100.
Oh. Definitely have a lot more production out of this one.
Yeah.
I almost want to say let's overclock and do a second level.
Can't really. Belts wouldn't support it.
I know.
Okay, so now if I do this, does it work? Let's see, do these start working now?
Let's take a look here.
No. This is the issue I had. I had something like this happen. I can't remember when, but it was like I was working on some other production line, and then this happened, and I was like, I don't know why. And it just stopped for whatever reason.
Well, weird things that do happen.
Can you tell me if row 4 is working there now?
Row 4, that's the far one, right?
This one right here.
Seeing a lot of red.
I'm seeing more flow to the pipes though.
Second one's not getting enough water or any water. Third one isn't. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth aren't either. So it's just the first and fourth
What?
that get water.
What?
The other ones are empty in water.
Those ones are working just a second ago. What the heck?
Oh shit, that's actually funny.
Just had those ones working.
That's weird.
You know what? I think we have to deal with this after the server restarts. I
Yeah,
feel like something's going on with the server.
I'm inclined to agree.
Why don't we call it here, and I'll fiddle with it after a server restart, and hopefully it'll clear that up.
Yeah, we can do that. I just put in a little bit more catwalk work here, so
Where?
just on this side I started putting in more catwalk stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, I really like how that looks. We're gonna have to have like a door or something here, maybe. But I'm really liking the overall look of this. I think if we added some like street lights in here, could be fun.
Oh, yeah. Sorry again about the sneezing and coughing. Holy crap.
I didn't hear a thing.
You know, if you didn't, you must be deaf.
Yeah, I am. What? What do you think about this? Do you think I should put a ramp in here like this?
Where are you? Let's take a look. Well, that looks like it could be kind of cool.
Maybe not that side. I'm thinking I might do like 1 meter here. And then continuing. So something like this.
Let's take a look. Yeah, that looks kind of cool.
I'll figure out the rest of it, but shouldn't have leveled this straight there. Yeah, I think that'll have to just not be open on that side, but I don't know, something like that I think could be neat. Alrighty. Well, I think we're going to end it here for the night. We'll come back on Sunday. We're back for more Satisfactory, so we can definitely
build this place out, finish it off. Especially some of like the aesthetics and the design. Hopefully the stupid pumps are working. Now, look at that. 2 more things are stopped working. Something's got to be off with the server. I may just have to rerun all the pipes. I don't know. It's so stupid. I hate liquids in this game sometimes. Anyhow.
I get you there.
Thanks, everyone. We are back for EVE Online tomorrow night. We're doing some roaming, fleet roam, so we're going to be hitting up, I think, a Mars space, trying to take some stuff from Mimitar. We're going to see how it goes. So check it out tomorrow. It'll be fun. At least I think it'll be fun. And we'll see you guys tomorrow or Sunday. See you guys later. Bye.
See ya.